They refer to him as the Joker, yet the $80 million empire he has created is far from amusing. And believe me, what he's concealing will astonish you. Nikola Jokic isn't only excelling on the court, he's altering the financial strategy of professional athletics. By 2025, the Joker's net worth reaches an astonishing $80 million, and this figure continues to rise rapidly. Why? Due to that iconic Supermax contract, the one that created a stir throughout the NBA. A $276 million agreement with the Denver Nuggets. Allow that to resonate. It's the largest contract in NBA history. And simply for participating this season, Jokic is earning more than $51 million annually. That's almost $1 million each week for making no-look assists and achieving triple-doubles against the rivals. But this is where it becomes crazy. If Jokic completes this contract and signs just one more massive deal, his career earnings might exceed $500 million. $500 million. That's wealth for generations. But what is a gentle Serbian giant doing with so much money? Believe he's not merely piling it up. Jokic is immersed in enigma, residing in obscurity, and spending as if he were a clandestine billionaire. From unique properties to highly confidential assets, we're about to unveil details that even the most devoted fans are unaware of regarding the Joker's domain. Fasten your seatbelt. Let's start with where Nikola Jokic rests his enormous MVP-caliber head. And no, it's not merely another ostentatious NBA residence. Nestled within the exclusive area of Cherry Hills Village near Denver, Jokic possesses an astonishing $4.5 million property that doesn't merely hint at affluence, it shouts it. We're discussing over 1,100 square meters of stunning luxury, 6 oversized bedrooms, 7 luxurious spa-like bathrooms, a sparkling outdoor swimming pool, vast private gardens, and the type of privacy that only monarchs and the ultra-wealthy can imagine. However, that's only the American perspective. Jokic remains strategic with a stylish $2.4 million residence in central Denver, a lavish retreat that allows him to head to Ball Arena effortlessly without pressure or attention. And then there is Serbia. In his serene hometown of Sombor, Jokic is creating something remarkably advanced. A contemporary stronghold steeped in tradition. Gossip around town? A concealed room is being constructed underground below the main estate. Residents are secretive. Even certain friends of Jokic are uncertain about its purpose. A personal safe? A bunker for trophies? A legendary-worthy meditation chamber? No one is aware. And, to be truthful, that's precisely how the Joker prefers it. One might anticipate that a man with an $80 million fortune would indulge extravagantly in vehicles, and indeed, Nikola Jokic has a flair for style. Housed in his highly exclusive garage is a stylish Porsche Panamera 4S, a vehicle that exudes sophistication and strength without the blatant showiness. It's quick, polished, and understated, just like Jokic himself. Next is his imposing GMC Yukon Denali, a tough but elegant SUV that conveys a clear message. Jokic prioritizes comfort and functionality over status. However, this is where the situation shifts into the enigmatic. Rumors have surfaced, ones that even the most dedicated NBA lifestyle websites can't verify. Speculations suggest there is a third vehicle, a version that has never been displayed publicly, never shared, always contained. It is reported to be stored in a protected facility, reachable solely through a biometric scan. No images, no sign, only narratives. Might it be a unique hypercar? A discreet tribute to his Serbian heritage? Or perhaps a piece given by a hidden collector? As other NBA superstars showcase their Lamborghinis and Bugattis on Instagram, Jokic's concealed vehicle is still a mystery. And that's the allure of his enigma. He's not merely engaging in the luxury game. He is revising it, silently, brightly, and consistently one move in front. In addition to excelling on the court, Nikola Jokic is subtly emerging as a global branding force. His likeness is now featured on major deals in sports marketing, including Nike, Western Union, Panini, and more. But the actual surprise? His audacious, surprising collaboration with Chinese sports apparel giant 361 Degree. In 2023, Jokic disrupted the sneaker industry by introducing his unique signature shoe line under the brand, an unconventional approach that overlooked the standard American powerhouses. Why would a low-key Serbian celebrity who seldom shares on Instagram and behaves like a contemporary phantom online make an agreement with a business located halfway across the globe? Insiders suggest that this was more than just a shoe agreement. It was a strategic maneuver. Jokic purportedly obtained equity in the firm, unique creative authority, and entry to unexplored Asian markets valued at billions. While many athletes pursue trends and social media popularity, Jokic is discreetly crafting a legacy. His income from endorsements? Projected to be between $7 million and $20 million annually. However, that's merely the surface. Is Jokic setting the stage for international sneaker supremacy? Or could this be the initial step in a far larger plan, a strategic move towards becoming a billionaire mogul? No matter what it is, one thing is clear. Jokic approaches the brand game just as he plays basketball calmly, strategically, and incredibly effective. To truly understand the enigma of Nikola Jokic, focus not on his wealth or titles. Observe the stable instead. Behind the MVP trophies and the glamour of the NBA lies a man who would give it all up just to be close to his horses. This isn't just a trend for celebrities. Jokic's passion for horse racing is profound, visceral, and nearly spiritual. He possesses an expanding collection of racehorses and dedicates his off-seasons not to exclusive islands or opulent getaways, but immersed in hay and hoof prints on his Sombor farm. Following the NBA trophy victory, Jokic did not attend after-parties filled with champagne or late-night programs. Negative. He took a flight back to Serbia to participate in a small local race because that's where his heart resides. Sources claim his true wealth lies not in endorsements or contracts, but in a private, highly exclusive breeding operation in Serbia, secretly producing top-tier champions away from public attention. Whispers circulate about a hidden track where he quietly tests his horses, hidden from the public eye. Is this potentially Jokic's last move? A legacy not on wood, but on soil? He isn't speaking. And in that quietness, that's where the enigma genuinely starts. Beneath the international fame and $80 million fortune is a man who protects his personal realm like a stronghold. Nikola Jokic might be among the most observed athletes globally, but regarding his wife Natalia and daughter Ona, the attention fades away. No extravagant posts on Instagram. No display of ostentation on the red carpet. Simply peaceful, purposeful existence. Natalia has been with him since they were children, well before his NBA stardom. And together, they've created a life that others can only speculate about. Next are his siblings, Nemanja, the ex-professional basketball player, and Strahinja, the imposing defender. These are more than just family. They serve as his protection, his advisors, his principals. However, once he leaves the court, Jokic transforms into a completely different person. Weekends spent playing volleyball, Serbian turbo folk booming from retro speakers. Time wasted watching war documentaries. Not precisely the usual NBA way of life. And still, that's the mystery of Jokic. What makes him so fixated on maintaining his routines privately? Which family traditions are considered too sacred to disclose? He conducts interviews, certainly, but they disclose only enough to ignite interest. What about the remainder? Closed securely. The more you delve into Nikola Jokic's personal life, the more you understand, you'll never truly grasp it. Perhaps that's the idea. Nikola Jokic might appear calm on the surface, yet under that tranquil facade, a storm has occurred multiple times. In 2021, the basketball community froze in shock as Jokic executed a jolting push to Markieff Morris following a dirty play. It wasn't merely revenge, it was a declaration. One that resulted in a suspension for him but conveyed a strong message. The Joker doesn't mess around. Following that, the playoffs of 2023 arrived. Significant risks. Elevated stress. During the intense matchup against the Phoenix Suns, Jokic clashed with none other than team owner Matt Ishbia. Not an athlete, a proprietor. Cameras recorded the incident and the online world went wild. Penalties ensued. Yet fans were curious about what caused the usually calm giant to cross that boundary. These instances reveal a side of Jokic we seldom observe. A version fueled by passion, anger, and maybe something more profound. Is this the genuine Joker when the tension reaches its peak? Is there an unseen aspect, fierce, unyielding, potentially perilous, that reveals itself only when everything is at stake? His superiority is unquestionable, yet his shadows? Still unexplored. The question remains, what more can Jokic do when the game, the spotlight, and the passion all converge? Even though he is among the highest-paid athletes globally, Nikola Jokic consistently returns each offseason to one location, and it's not Beverly Hills, Monaco, or Dubai. It is Sombor, a serene, unassuming village in northern Serbia where existence flows at a distinct pace. No luxury hotels, no press photographers, no crimson carpets. Only dirt paths, known faces, and the aroma of home-cooked meals wafting in the breeze. Jokic can frequently be seen driving a tractor, strolling to the corner shop, or relaxing under a tree drinking rakia like an ordinary neighbor. But this neighbor possesses a $276 million Supermax contract and worldwide recognition. Why is that? What makes a person with access to the finest luxuries return repeatedly to a location that is unknown to most? Some claim Sombor keeps him grounded. Some suggest it's the source of his true strength, a place where he taps into a deeper connection. In this quiet place, Jokic is not the Joker. He's simply Nikola. And that might be his most cherished refuge, a location devoid of celebrity, unaffected by wealth, where tranquility, seclusion, and genuine authenticity are the highest forms of luxury. And once you've explored the world and possessed it all, perhaps the ultimate display of strength is deciding against it. Nikola Jokic has dominated the NBA, amassed wealth, and created a lifestyle that stands out from other superstars. Yet his journey is far from finished. What comes next? Will he leave basketball at its height to focus on horse racing as a career? What mysteries are hidden within that enigmatic Serbian estate? And what about that concealed vehicle that nobody has spotted? One thing is certain. Jokic doesn't follow the playbook in life. He revises it. With the world observing his every action, the true answers might remain elusive since the Joker always conceals one card. Keep watching as the real tale of Nikola Jokic's costly, mysterious way of living continues to unfold. Remember to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share if you're interested in more in-depth explorations of your favorite celebrities. What do you believe Jokic is concealing? Share your thoughts in the comments below.